Hello and welcome to this week's foreign exchange update. Begin with the dollar index as usual, and we had that final weekly support at 91.71 and then another level annual target at 91.06. We broke down early in the week and then took out that level. There's we are in an extremely unusual setup for the dollar, and I'm going to explain why I think there's an increasing chance of a major rally before the year end. I've never shown this study before. The reason is actually it's built for individual stocks because it occurs very, very rarely on major asset classes, but we are in a setup and it can happen on the dollar. So I'm going to explain what the pattern is. It's called a range relativity extreme. And what happens is the blue monthly range deviation line, which I've circled, must be less than the pink, which is the quarterly range deviation line. And then the black weekly must also be less than the blue monthly. Now, at the end of the week just gone, that hasn't happened yet. But when we open on Sunday evening, that black line is going to be below the monthly blue line. And so an extreme is confirmed when we make a daily close above the weekly high level. It's going to be approximately 70 ticks higher than the opening. I'm just going to show you some examples of when this pattern has occurred this year to show how powerful it can be when it works. And first one is silver. So this is the yearly low on silver, and it's got that blue square there. You can see the close back above the black line. It was also the low for the Dow Jones on the year and the NASDAQ. It was the low for the pound against the dollar, and not surprisingly we actually got the opposite signal on the dollar index, so we got the sell there. It'll work on any asset class, it doesn't really matter. So this was the low in platinum and also the low in copper. Finally, just to show you where I originally built it for, which was stocks, and it was the low on Apple. Let's go back to the normal chart. So the euro dollar, and it held the support point on Tuesday, or the breakout point, at 119.20 and just accelerated higher. It's important because support is a long way away to look at the futures, and what the futures has, again, we broke out on Tuesday, held the breakout level at 120.39 perfectly, so that is the reference point below. Onto the pound. Pound has also been pretty important. It's reached a monthly target at 134.83, so it needs a daily close above the high of Friday to restart the uptrend. Key support is 131.77. Also look at the futures, and that's also reached its monthly level, which is also a weekly level. So a big decision for the pound coming up. Dollar yen had a positive on Friday. It is still in sideways, but has held support. 105.34 is the key level above. Aussie dollar stopped at the monthly level, but closed above it on Thursday. It needs to hold that level on a closing basis, otherwise it looks like a false break. Kiwi just been grinding higher slowly, although a signal on Friday means that the uptrend is over. That's what that diamond means. And finally, dollar CAD held the monthly level briefly for one day and now has broken down. So 129.52 is the key level above. A daily close above there would mean that the market is positive again. Okay, thanks very much.